We're getting our first look at damage caused by severe weather overnight. The worst of it in the metro happening northwest of the Twin Cities. Hail in Monticello large enough to damage this car windshield. Viewer submitted pictures show softball-sized hail from the severe storms that barreled through. The heavy winds from last night toppling trees as well. Photojournalist Nick Boki found this large tree down this morning in St. Louis Park. You can see the wind was strong enough to almost completely uproot it. Power outages in Minnesota and western Wisconsin are still at a staggering number. More than 40,000 customers are without power right now, according to Xcel Energy's outage map. Overnight, that number was over 180,000 across Minnesota and Wisconsin. Our next weather team coverage kicks off with WCCO's Mario Mose, who's been out in St. Louis Park surveying the damage there. Al, what did you find?
Well, Derek, as you just mentioned, this is some of the most extreme examples of the storm damage here in St. Louis Park. But anything less than that, still a hassle to deal with. We're talking about like large trunks of trees that snapped off when this storm blew through this area around 1 o'clock in the morning, littering Minnetonka Boulevard, Texas Avenue with tons of storm debris. Neighbors telling me this is some of the worst storm damage they've seen in this area in decades, and cleanup certainly will be going on for several more days. Crews were busy Sunday morning cleaning up the aftermath from the storm the night before. Many homeowners waking up to messy yards of broken branches. But some woke up just after midnight to loud crashes.
Just laid down. All of a sudden, it sounded like somebody was trying to kick in my door.
Michael West found this large part of a tree laying across 31st Street in front of his home.
I had my buddy come over today with his truck. We hooked up a tow strap, drug it out of the road just so people could get by.
The house across Texas Avenue from him also had a large tree branch break off. This damage leaving many in the area without power for hours.
Took a while for them to get the power back, so it started getting pretty hot.
Some neighbors like Robert Lang not sure when it's going to be restored.
I'm guessing it could be several days by the looks of this.
While this cleanup is not ideal, many neighbors are thankful the trees and branches landed where they did.
Just thankful that really, if you noticed, no houses were hit. So, and the whole neighborhood within the last 2 months have just gotten all new roofs put on from the hail damage from last year. So everybody was really thankful, didn't tear off the roofs.
Certainly good perspective to have there, and power outages have impacted the traffic lights in this area. And a lot of these streets, these arteries through St. Louis Park are pretty busy. So those intersections that normally have lights are now being treated like four-way stops. So if you're going to be driving through the St. Louis Park area today and maybe tomorrow as well, expect some delays a little bit because those busy intersections, everyone is stopping and treating it like a stop sign, Derek.
Yeah, take it easy and pay extra attention on the roads. Elle, thank you.